Problem number 48. Here we will talk about the scientific research and its misinterpretation or misuse. So the question related to problem number 48 is, can misuse of a research may be a reason for not doing it? Now here I will explain the misinterpretation of the results that is actually done by the scientist. Keep in mind that the misuse of the scientific research is not only occur at the commercial scale, rather misinterpretation is also termed as misuse that can occur in your own lab. Now there are number of reasons of misuse. चाहे साइंटिस्ट जानबूझ के misuse करे scientific चीज़ों का, here dishonesty is another factor, then accidental approach or it can be a political pressure, then ignorant or biased approach towards the scientific research. आप अपने कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स को इम्पोर्टेंस देते हैं और कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स को इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं देते. This is included in something you have done bias. Then some scientists are careless. Again, you are misinterpreting the scientific research. So all these factors are involved in the misinterpretation of the scientific research, and even the combination of these factors can be involved. Now keep in mind that no doubt research is about the doubt and certainty. It is about the complexity and simplicity. So there are some common ways that we have to consider while interpreting the scientific research data. And these common ways that are actually involved in misinterpretation of the scientific research by the scientists are flawed research, which is unfortunately very much common in Pakistan, using findings out of context, then stretching findings by making use of complex statistical methods, distorting findings again by using wrong stats, rejecting or ignoring findings of the scientific research. These are the common ways by which you can misinterpret the scientific research. Now let's discuss these common ways one by one, and the first common way is the flawed research. Now, research has to be designed and it has to be carried out in a professional as well as in an ethical way, because once you are not dealing with the ethics, for example, you are taking blood sample from the patient or from the human beings, here again bioethics is involved, or you are performing experiments on animals, again ethical issues are involved. So you have to deal with the scientific research professionally as well as ethically, because all these factors impact the final quality of your findings. Now keep in mind that we have to understand the principles very well, because research design and its delivery is very important, because by this we can assess the research findings, and these are the important factors that we have to consider. Now the important questions that we have to look as a scientist while performing or while constructing the project, these are number one, aims and objectives of the research. Whenever you construct the abstract or your synopsis, it is based on different headings. First one is the background, then aims and objectives, then design, and then methodology, even research conclusion and the results. So here flawed research is based on all these headings. We have to look that whether the research aims are properly explained or not, that whether aims and objectives are clear to the researcher or not. Then method in which you have involved in the research article, it is clearly set out in the article or in the synopsis or not. Literature review should be relevant. अगर आपने literature review उससे relevant नहीं डाला हुआ, then it is again a flawed research. इसके अलावा literature review it should be up to date. अगर आपने 1900s की research अपने पेपर में डाली है तो उसके बाद से आप सोच लें कि कितना टाइम पीरियड और कितनी रिसर्च में beneficial for human beings हो चुकी है. So here information on sample size is again important, that how the sample is collected and how much is the sample is collected from the subject. Because if the sample size is small, then your research is lacking something. For example, if you are determining the association between two variables and your sample size is small, then you may not find the association between them. अगर आपने sample size बढ़ा लिया, again might you get the association between those two variables. Then you have to check the accuracy of data return. इसके अलावा आपने देखना है कि आप अपने डेटा को प्रोसीड आगे करने के लिए क्या पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल है या नहीं. रिजल्ट्स को कंपाइल करने के लिए यू हैव टू चूज द सिंपल स्टैटिस्टिकल मेथड्स. इसके अलावा आपने देखना है कि जो आपने इंटरप्रेट किया अपनी रिसर्च फाइंडिंग्स को, क्या वो कंक्लूजन जस्टिफाइड हैं, क्या उनके एविडेंसेस आपके आर्टिकल साइनॉप्सिस में अवेलेबल हैं या नहीं. The second common way by which you can misinterpret your data is using finding out or findings out of context. This is the most possible factor that enable the research to be successful, or this may be the most important factor that can hinder your research. Now here you have to look at your research plan, that how the work was planned. Then consultation is very important for the researcher. As a researcher, you have to consult with the professors, with the supervisors, even with your colleagues. क्योंकि एज अ रिसर्चर कोई नया आइडिया आपके दिमाग में किसी टाइम भी क्लिक कर सकता है बाय जस्ट शेयरिंग द रिसर्च फाइंडिंग्स विद अदर पीपल. देन स्ट्रेचिंग फाइंडिंग्स विच इज़ वेरी कॉमनली डन बाय द रिसर्चर्स. सपोज आपके पास पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट्स आ गए हैं, देन यू स्ट्रेच देम और टॉक देम इन सच अ मैनर दैट यू गिव देम वेरी सिग्निफिकेंस और इम्पोर्टेंस टू दोज रिजल्ट्स. इसके अलावा स्ट्रेचिंग फाइंडिंग्स में सैंपल साइज बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. स्मॉल सैंपल साइज रेयर डिजीजेस के लिए तो एक्सेप्टेबल है, लेकिन जैसे कि डायबिटीज़ बहुत कॉमन है, देन इन फॉर सच रिसर्च विच इज़ परफॉर्म्ड ऑन डायबिटिक पेशेंट्स, हेयर सैंपल साइज शुड बी टू अ लिमिटेड नंबर और टू एन एक्सटेंडेबल नंबर, ताकि हम वेरिएबल्स के दरमियान रिलेशनशिप फाइंड आउट कर सकें. Then distorting findings. This is commonly done by using the statistical methods. Always choose the simple statistical method that is easily understandable by the other scientist. Because stats actually support your viewpoint. Once you have applied the wrong statistics, you are actually distorting your results. You are distorting or damaging your findings. Another common way is rejecting and ignoring findings. This is the biggest problem. We have to balance the complex realities against the necessities of making decision. जैसे कि स्मोकिंग हमें 30 साल पहले भी मालूम थी, लेकिन आज भी स्मोकिंग के जरिए मिलियंस की तादाद में लोगों की डेथ्स हो रही हैं. इसकी सबसे बड़ी वजह यह है कि कमर्शियल प्रेशर है साइंटिस्ट पे. They can't stop the growth of tobacco crops. इसके अलावा political pressure भी scientist पे है. So these are the factors that are involved in rejecting and ignoring findings. इसके अलावा वो researchers जो social care area में research कर रहे हैं, they have to take greater responsibility, because they have to convert research findings into social policies that have to be established, implemented, and they have to be regulated. So the policy and their actions are very important for the social workers. इसके अलावा अगर हम clinical practitioners की बात करें, then they have to shape the research agenda according to the needs of their clients.